Good morning, everybody. I am taking a class in C++. Okay. My name is Rizwan. I am a computer faculty of Micropark Computer Center, Tumkur. Okay. Now, what I do? See, C++ was founded by B. Jorne Stroustrup. Okay. B. Jorne Stroustrup at AT&T Lab. In 1980. Okay. In 1980 USA. Okay. And C++ is a object oriented. Okay. C++ is a object oriented programming language. Okay. But C is a structured programming language. Okay. Now actually, what is the meaning of object oriented? Object oriented means which contains object and classes. Okay. Object and classes. And what are the features of object oriented language? Okay. Now first feature is what? Regarding object and class. Okay. Second feature is what? Data encapsulation. Okay. Next what you have? Data abstraction. Okay. Data encapsulation, data abstraction. Then what you have? Then you have one more concept called inheritance. Okay. Inheritance. In that we have different types. What are they? Single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level, hierarchical, okay, and hybrid. Okay, these are the different types of inheritance. Next feature of OOPS concept is what? Polymorphism. In polymorphism, what we have? We have two types. That is compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Okay. Normally we have these 5 features of OOPS concept, these are called as pillars of object oriented language. Example that what I told is it may be inheritance or polymorphism. Okay, these are the pillars of the object oriented language. Okay, now here in C++, okay, just I'll type a note. C++ is a object oriented programming language founded by B. Jorne Stroustrup. Okay. In the year which year? 1980 at AT&T Labs. AT&T Labs, USA. Okay. And now coming to that is features. Okay. Features of object oriented programming language. This is very important. Okay, apart from C++, different types of object oriented language are there. What are they? Python is there, Java is there, okay, C# is there. Okay, first object oriented language is C++. Okay, like that. These are the different types of object oriented language. Object oriented language is compared with the real time environment comparing object and classes. Okay. Now what is the first feature what I told regarding class and object. Okay. Next feature what I told regarding data encapsulation. Okay. What is data encapsulation? See, data encapsulation is also called as what? That is data encapsulation means combination of member data or you can say variables and member data or member function into a member data or member function into a single unit. Okay, single unit is called as what? Is called as data encapsulation. Okay, that is combination of member data and member function into a single unit. Okay, is called as what? Is called as data encapsulation. Okay. Next what we have? Next concept is what? Data abstraction. These are the important features of object oriented language. Data abstraction. Actually, what is data abstraction? That is getting necessary data. Getting necessary data. Okay. Getting necessary data. Okay. From the whole. Okay. Getting necessary data from the whole. You can say getting necessary data which is required. Okay. Is called as what? Is called as data abstraction. Example is what? Example, you can give example for this ATM machine. Okay. Now suppose you insert a card and you draw the money from the machine. You are concerned only with the operating this one. Okay. You are concerned with only the drawing of the money, but you are not concerned with the inner details. Okay. Only you are concerned with the operating details. You are not concerned with the inner details. That is called as data abstraction. Okay. That is getting the necessary details from the whole one. That is called as data abstraction. Okay. That is example is I told regarding, it may be regarding ATM machine. Okay. Or may be regarding driving a car, driving a vehicle. Okay. You are concerned only with the clutch, gear and steering, but you are not concerned with the inner details. Okay. That is called as data abstraction. Okay. Getting necessary data. Next what you have, one more concept is there. Data hiding. What is data hiding? See, data hiding is what? Hiding unnecessary data. Okay. Hiding unnecessary data. Okay. It's called as what? It's called as data hiding. Okay. See, these are the important concepts which you have to remember in C++. Okay. C++. Hiding unnecessary data. This is called data hiding. Okay. Next what we have? Next is inheritance. Now actually what is inheritance? So inheritance means getting something from previous. Okay. Getting something from previous. Okay. This is called as what? This is called as inheritance. Or you can say technically you can say creating a new class. That is called as what? That is derived class. From the existing class. Okay. Is called as inheritance. Here new class is called as what? Derived class. Existing class is called as what? Existing class is called as base class. Okay, these are the important points to be remembered. And what are the different types of inheritance? Single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level, hierarchical and hybrid inheritance. Okay. Next what we have, next important concept is polymorphism. Actually what is polymorphism? Actually poly is a Greek word. Okay. Poly is a Greek word. Morpha means in different forms. Okay. In which they are operating on. Okay. Poly stands for many. Okay. Poly stands for many. It's a Greek word. Morphos stands for different forms on which they are operating on. Okay. That is called polymorphism. Okay. The poly stands for many, morpha stands for different forms on which they are operating on. See, this is called as polymorphism. What are the types of polymorphism? What are they? Okay. That is here compile time. Okay. Compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Okay. Runtime polymorphism. Okay. These are the different types of polymorphism. Okay. What is compile time polymorphism? See, compile time polymorphism means the function which is resolved at the compile time. Okay. The function which is resolved at the compile time, that is called compile time polymorphism. Okay. Function which is resolved. Okay. Function which is resolved at the compile time. function which is resolved at the compile time is called as what? Compile time function. What are the example for compile time polymorphism? You can say method overloading, or you can say that is operator overloading, method overloading, operator. Okay, or you can say, okay, instead of method you can say function. Okay, function overloading, operator overloading, or you can say constructor overloading. Okay, overloading, or you can say copy constructor. Okay, these are the examples for compile time: function overloading, operator overloading, constructor overloading, copy constructor, etc. Next, what we have? Runtime polymorphism. Actually, what is runtime polymorphism? The function which is resolved at the runtime. The function which is resolved at the runtime. Okay, runtime is called as what? Is called as runtime polymorphism. Okay, it's called as what? Runtime polymorphism. 1 minute. Runtime polymorphism. Okay. Now, what is the example for runtime polymorphism? That is, we can say function overriding, or you can say what? One more example is what? Virtual functions. Okay, these are the examples for the runtime. Okay, function overriding, or you can say virtual functions. See, this is briefly I am telling regarding what is regarding introduction to C++ and what are the features of object-oriented language. Okay, and coming to one more point, coming to this object and class. What is object? See, object is the instance of a class. Okay, and what? And object is the instance of a class. And what is a class? Class is a template. Or it is a user-defined data type. Okay, class is a template or user-defined data type, or you can say it is a blueprint. For a given object. Okay. Now an example. Now I'll show the syntax. Okay, how to declare a class? You say class, then some name, emp. Then I'll say what? See, class is a keyword followed by name. Then you can declare some data types. Okay. Always, if you want to declare data types, you have to call one specifier called public. Public is a specifier. Okay. Public is a specifier. Now what I'll do? I'll say int employee number. Then I'll say char employee name. Then varchar. I'll say some size. Then I'll say float employee salary. Okay, like that you can keep on declaring. Okay, how many days whatever you want, you can keep on declaring. Suppose if you want to declare functions, okay, suppose I'll say void I'll say accept. Okay, open and close. Again I'll say void, I'll say display. Okay, open and close. Like that, class is the combination of what? Class is the combination of variables and function. Or you can say member data and member function. See, these are the variables and these are the functions. Okay, like that, how many variables you want, you can declare, how many functions you want, you can declare. At the last, what you do, you terminate the class. Then if you want to call the main function, if you want to call the object, first we call the main function. Okay, then what you do, when we call the class name along with the object name, so like that we declare class with the object, class and object. Okay, classes and objects are similar to structures which we do in C. Okay, so this is the brief concept what I am doing regarding C++. Next class I will continue with the other concepts. Okay, thank you.